Spent 27 years in prison. Man, I'm going to tell y'all the story about JB. JB had a saying she would always say, boy, I ain't the one. Now, JB was a dominant female, right? She was kind of older, laid back, and she was unlearned. She didn't go to school. Back in her days, you know, they was like pick cotton type people back in the days and everything. She came up in that era. JB was very quiet. She didn't bother nobody. She was a hard worker. She used to work inside grounds. And she used to love out there mowing the yards with a little hat on in the sun and everything. It made her feel accomplished. You know, she felt productive doing that. JB come in the dorm every day and she'd take a shower, she mind her business. We had got some new intakes in the dorm. Some little young whippersnappers up in the dorm thinking they gonna run the dorm and everything. So they coming in and JB got a little towel up there and she bathed at the same time every day. Every time she got off from work, she bathed around 4:30. So this little young jit, little dominant young jit got a little towel up there. So JB was like, hey man, I'm finna get in this shower. She was like, nah, I'm in the shower right now. Me and my old lady got our towel up there. We gonna shower right now. So the little young jit, young blood trying to be all hard and everything. So JB was like, man, anybody, this how JB talk. Anybody tell you, I shower this time every day. So JB came out there in the bedroom. She was like, hey, y'all tell her. So anyway, everybody looking. So everybody like, hey man, JB bathed at 4:30 every day like that, man. Don't do that like that. So the little girl was like, Nah, man, I put my towel up there first. I mean, by right, you know, the legit was right. I mean, whoever towel goes up there first. And this day, JB did forget to put her towel up there. You feel what I'm saying? Now, she usually put her towel up there. She usually put her towel up there. But she did not, come to think of it, she did not put her towel up there that day. So, the jit had her little towel up there, her and her girlfriend towel. So they started, you know, just saying little things. So JB, she don't talk much. She was like, hey, man. So the little jit was like, man, go ahead on, man. I don't care about nothing about you being old, man. I'll knock you out. So JB say, man, I ain't the one. I ain't the one. So anyway, so the little jit went ahead on and got in the shower. So her girlfriend snuck in there and everything. So while the little jit and her girlfriend in the shower, the officer comes in and she catches them in the shower in the act. So the officer put the cuffs on them. When the officer told them to get dressed and cuffed them up, they took them to the side room. Now, if you get caught in the act, you either going to jail or you get in the DR, and they're going to move you and your girlfriend, and you ain't staying in the dorm together no more. So they got them in the foyer. They got them in the foyer, cuffed up. Captain come. It's cool, captain. So the captain didn't lock them, right? The captain let them go, but wrote them a DR. They already know when they go to this DR here and they going to jail. And when they go to jail, they're going to separate them and they'll never be able to live together again. So now, they over there, the girlfriend, the jit and her girlfriend over there plotting. They mad now. They feeling like JB is the one told the officer. But JB didn't tell the officer. This is a new officer trying to earn their little points, man. You know, this officer just alert. She on it. She just started and she just on her job. When them cadets first come in, boy, they be on their job because they trying to prove a point. They pissed off and everything and they talking trash to JB. So now it's child time. We in the line. So they done got dressed and they talking about what they going to do to JB and everything. So the girl passed by and the little jit was like, right. So JB was like, I ain't the one. I ain't the one. So anyway, we go to child. I hear everybody say, oh man, that's messed up. That's messed up. So you know me, I'm sorry. I'm like, what happened? What's going on? They say, the little jit, man, she punched JB in the mouth with a lock. Now, when I say with a lock, it's a combination lock. What they do is they put the lock on their hand. They put the loop right here around their finger, and they hold the other part like this. And then it's like a little ring on their finger, and they go and hit somebody. And you know, you could damage and hurt somebody. That's how they crack heads and knock teeth out like that. So she hit her in the mouth. I guess she tried to hit her in the head, but JB moved. She caught her in the mouth. JB mouth was bleeding. But JB didn't tell the police. You know, everybody broke it up. They were like, nah, man, y'all don't do that, man. Don't do that to that man. JB, she was upset. She was in the bathroom crying when I got back to the dorm because she didn't finish going to child. She went back to the dorm because they hit her on her way up the hill. That's where the officers really don't be paying attention when we coming up the hill. They be up the hill waiting. But when we coming up the hill, when we down the hill coming up, they ain't really paying attention. So you could get it off right quick before you get up the hill. She turned around and she in there cleaning up. So she like, I ain't know what. They don't know me. I ain't know what. So she was crying. Her friends was in there because, she had little friends too that work outside grounds with her. So they helped cleaning her up. JB, she was sitting up all night. JB, she always sitting up because she go to work by 5 a.m. in the morning. She be out there mowing yards and she come in around 3:45 or 4 o'clock to take a shower and start showering and everything. But yeah, so we sitting there. So JB up, but she just not looking like herself right now. When she went out the grounds, she came back in. She didn't go and do her regular routine, which was go to the shower and take a shower. Instead, JB came and she sat on her bed. Now, we had microwaves, right, out there by the rec yard or in the canteen. So JB went to the canteen that night and she had her bowl. She had her bowl of food. And she went and she was like, I'm going microwave. That's what she told one of her friends. And it was like, you want me to come with you? And she was like, nah, I'm all right. So she went and she was cooking her food at the microwave because we had microwaves outside. She was cooking her little food and everything. This at day correctionist too. She cooking her little food and everything. So, the Jit and her girlfriend, we had little sofas and couches and everything inside the door. And they sit down and they chilling. You feel what I'm saying? JB had a little towel with her food on because it was hot. Whatever she cooked, it was hot. So she comes back. She walk into her room. So next thing you know, JB had on shower slides, what you slide your feet into. Now, when JB comes back out, she has her work boots on and she has on a sweatshirt. JB walks by the sofa, opens up her bowl, dashes it in this girl, at both of them. And it hit the girl. It hit the girl in her face. The dominant girl. She dashed it at the girlfriend and the girl, but it only hit the dominant girl. JB had done boiled her some bleach and threw it in that girl's face. Man, that girl started screaming, somebody help me. Somebody help. And the officer ran down there. JB went back to her room and already had her stuff packed, standing by the door like this. She had to flip out with her laundry bag like this because she already know they was going to get down to the bottom of it because the girlfriend was there, was going to tell it. So they did come and they arrested JB. They charged her. They shipped her. They put her in confinement for a minute. They did ship JB to another institution. Now, the girl, on the other hand, right now today, she's blind in one eye. She cannot see. Her face is burnt. It's burnt real bad. The skin came off her face. This eye right here is blind. Cannot see. The girl did go home. And she's home right now today. But I'm going to tell you like this right here, man. Sometimes some situations just ain't worth your energy. We got to learn to choose our battles wisely. Because sometimes we get ourselves in situations and then we regret. Like, man, dog, I shouldn't have did that. Man, I shouldn't even went there, man. I shouldn't even said that, man. Now is the time to start choosing your battles wisely. Thinking ahead of time. Sometimes just let your pride go. Your pride ain't worth you losing your life, losing an eye, even losing a friend, a family member, because sometimes other people get caught up in your mess. The girlfriend she hadn't even argued with her, but she got caught up in the foolishness too. And it could have been her. So I just want to say, man, y'all choose your battles wisely. We ain't got to act like we bigly bad every time. Sometimes just let the other person have it. Who cares if you towel up there and you want to shower first? Go ahead, man. All right, man. You go ahead on the shower. Or it could have been the other way around. JB could have said, they could have said, okay, we're going to respect the game. Go ahead and shower, bro. You feel me? Some things just ain't worth your energy, man. Y'all be blessed. You hear?